With the internal Likud elections only days away, candidates are scrambling to garner enough support to make the Likud list, with the Manhigut Yehudit faction holding their conference for the elections.
I believe it's time that the citizens of Israel all shared equally in the benefits of living this country, and at the same time shared the responsibilities of living this country.
The Jewish majority who wants Jewish values to lead the nation, and not those values that brought us to the point where we are today.
I think that every Jewish child in this country should receive an excellent Jewish education, a Torah Jewish education that is taught by Jews who believe in the Torah and who believes in the values and the heritage of the Torah, and not by people who feel that it's a fairy tale story.
B'ezrat Hashem, we're going to make sure that the Likud not only will win, but will also lead Israel in the right direction.
Shalom to Shmuel Sacket, International Director of Manhigut Yehudit and Likud list candidate.
Hi, it's a pleasure to be here.
So what seat are you seeking in the Likud list?
I am running for the Olim spot, which is spots number 21 and 30 in the Likud list, which means the various people that are running for the Olim spot, as of now I think there are 5 or 6. Whoever comes in first place wins spot number 21. Whoever wins second place wins spot number 30.
Now what do you see as your chances of winning the seat?
I think that people in Likud, the voters of Likud, the 96,000 members of Likud, want Israel as a Jewish state. They know my views. They know that I'm aligned with Moshe Feiglin. I started Manhigut Yehudit together with him. I started Zohar Tzenu. They know that I'm an activist. They know that I'm serious. They know that I'm going to help Olim like myself. That's priority number 1. Based on that, I think my chances are terrific. And B'ezrat Hashem, I'm going to win, either come in first or second place of the Olim spot.
Let's say you do make it in. Do you think you'll be able to affect change? Other people have tried and failed before you.
The problem, Aaron, is that up until now, the people that have been inside Knesset were swallowed up because they didn't have an ideology, they didn't have a focus. 8 years ago, when we entered politics, it was November 2000, almost exactly to the day 8 years ago. And Moshe Feiglin and I, when we entered politics, we decided to go into the Likud party, which is the ruling leadership party of the nationalist camp. And that's the mistake that we did not do by either creating our own party. There was a lot of pressure for us to do that. By joining one of these right-wing parties, we would have marginalized ourselves and probably quickly risen to success and quickly fallen away and become a non-factor right after that. The fact that we entered into Likud, the fact that we stated that we want to join the nationalist leadership party and our goal is leadership based on Jewish identity, I think will keep us strong in the Knesset. This is a major stepping stone for us. I see it for us as something wonderful, a great step in the right direction, and I feel that all the Manhigut members of Likud will succeed tremendously inside the Knesset.
Shmuel, it has been 8 years since you and Moshe Feiglin joined the Likud, and yet Moshe Feiglin is not the party chief.
When we entered Likud, we told every single person that joined with us, we're on a 10 to 15-year plan. And I think we could be very proud of where we've come so far. We ran Moshe Feiglin 3 times for the leadership of the party. He ran in 2002 against Sharon and Netanyahu, and he received 3% of the vote. He ran in 2005, and he received 13% of the vote, beating Defense Minister Mofaz and causing him to jump to Kadima, beating Education Minister Limor Livnat, defeating Minister Uzi Landau, defeating Agricultural Minister Yisrael Katz. He received 13% of the vote. And then in August 2007, he ran again against Netanyahu, and he received 24% of the vote. This is not, I repeat, not a get-rich-quick scheme. We entered Likud to take the slow train, but to the leadership goal. That will take time, and we're very proud where we've come. We still have a long way to go, but this is a major step. Getting into the Knesset now is something I feel we will accomplish, we will achieve, and that will bring us closer to our ultimate goal of leading the Jewish people.
Now, how do you respond to all the non-religious nationalists who say if Moshe Feiglin would become Likud chairman, then all those who aren't religious would head to other parties?
You know, it's funny that you asked that, because we're running 5 candidates now inside the Likud party. 2 of them don't wear yarmulkes. One is Sagiv Asulin, running for the youth spot, the young leadership spot is called, and the second is Boaz Ha'etzni, the famous son of course, Eliakim Etzli, both secular guys, which means 40% of the candidates we're running are not religious. We're not a religious party. We're not about religious coercion. We're against that. We are for Jewish identity. And people have a lot more in common with us as the leftist media is giving us credit. Most of the Jews in this country identify themselves first as Jews and then as Israelis. When you talk peace, or you talk settlements, or you talk Gush Katif, you're splitting the country in two. When you talk Jewish values, 8 out of 10 people in this country are with you. That's the language that Moshe and I have spoken from the day we entered politics, and that's what makes us popular, and that's what will ultimately rise us to the leadership of the Likud party and the state of Israel.
Now, Shmuel, how do you respond to those in the national camp who say you and Moshe have softened your positions over the years? You were originally in Kach, and you and Moshe led a protest group, Zohar Tzenu, but now you're both in Likud. Some would say your positions have gradually shifted to the center or even the left over the years.
Neither of us have ever softened any of our positions. Our position was always, and always will be, a Jewish state. Yes, I'm a student of Rabbi Meir Kahana, and a very proud one of that. And Rabbi Kahana was not about throwing out Arabs, and Rabbi Kahana was not about hate. Rabbi Kahana was about making Israel a proud, strong Jewish state. That's exactly what we want to be. Now, Moshe is not a student of Rabbi Kahana. We have some that are, some are not, but we're focused on one thing, something that my rabbi always taught me: Jewish pride, Jewish strength, Jewish education, love for every Jew. It doesn't matter if they keep Torah mitzvot or not. Love for every single Jew, love for the land and love for the God. The vehicle to express those views has always been Likud. We've never changed our position once in the last 8 years. I challenge any member of the nationalist camp, someone like an Efi Eitan that's been in 5 political parties in the last 6 years, or other people that have bouncing around like tennis balls. We join Likud, we are in Likud, we will remain in Likud, and we will accomplish our goals from inside the Likud party.
All right, Shmuel, final question. How do you think the political map will fall out following elections?
I think the country is moving more to the right. People, even those that supported the Gush Katif expulsion, realized that they made a terrible mistake. I mean, 4,000 rockets on Sderot and Ashkelon woke up a lot of people. They want a proud and strong IDF, which we don't have today. They want peace, but they want true peace. They've given up this illusion or delusion of a false peace, a quick peace. They want strength. They want Jewish values. And we have to give it to them. And it's a big question about whether or not Netanyahu is reading the map correctly. If he's going more to the right, more towards Jewish identity, more towards Jewish strength, the people will support Likud in huge numbers. The polls are showing that now. It's our job to make sure Netanyahu stays in that direction, and that's what Moshe and Asya and myself and Sagiv and Boaz, these are our 5 people that are trying to get good spots in Likud. This is our goal, to keep him moving to the right and identifying the people with the party towards this goal.
Shmuel Sacket, thank you very much for joining us.
You're welcome. L'shana haba b'Yerushalayim.